Scorpio! Thank you guys. I do feel your love. I feel your love and your healing. I love your comments and your advice. So, thank you. You just made my heart feel good. Scorpio, my name is Michelle. If this is your first time here, this is my channel, Born Without Boundaries. Born Without Boundaries, based on the fact that I'm a water sign too. Fellow water sign, I'm a Cancerian. What's the hardest thing for us water signs to learn how to do? Set boundaries, set healthy boundaries for ourselves. When you're a water sign, you're born without them. And it's a lifelong lesson to learn how to love yourself in proportion to loving and taking care of everybody else. And so, join this journey with me as we go along and we learn better how to improve our lives, our health, ourself, so we choose better people to share it with. Scorpio, this is your week ahead reading for the week of August 11th through the 17th. Two big things are happening this week. We have a full moon on the 15th in the sign of Aquarius. Yes, and that's the larger thought, the big picture, friendships, clubs, active, socially active, organized activity for the better, organized movement and progress. This is the Aquarian mindset, and it's just popping, it's bursting at the seams this week with the full moon. Underlying that though is like the devil's in the details. We could get tripped up a little bit on the odds and ends, bits and pieces that nobody really wants to be really paying attention to right now. But this is a great week for planting the seeds that you really want to grow. I said it in my daily, and I'm reiterating it especially for you guys, because Jupiter has gone direct. I think it went direct yesterday. And it's in its home sign of Sagittarius, also a sign that thinks philosophically of the large picture. You know, and Jupiter is the planet of abundance and luck and good fortune. So let's manifest with Jupiter. Let's plant our seeds now so that next year at this time, you and me, we're exactly where we want to be. Because I know we deserve it and I know we're ready. So, Scorpio, this is your week ahead. Oh, please do click subscribe, like this video. Please do share it on social media and tag me in it. I'd love. That's a big flattery, right there. I appreciate it. Leave comments below. I'd like to see how you guys are doing, but also ring that bell so that you know when I go live. You can join in the live conversations. This is your week ahead reading for August 11th through the 17th. Let me tell you, Scorpio, I've already got you on my mind. I've had you on my mind all night long. First card for you. This is your card. This is your card. First of all, it's 11. Power, manifestation, magic, right? But it's the butterfly. First of all, sending love from a loved one, maybe a loved one that has been passed, maybe a loved one that has left you, maybe a loved one that you haven't seen in a long time. This is a spirit of a loved one coming through, reminding you how much you are loved. Reminding you how much you are cared for. Reminding you that it's not just this world that we live in. We live in all different worlds, all different forms of energy, and they're happening all at the same time. So even though right now you may feel physically that you're lonely, you're not lonely. You're absolutely loved. You're loved, you're celebrated, you're cared about, you're thought of, and people are speaking to you. They are. They're talking to you through energies. And Scorpios, I know you can pick up on this. But beyond that, this is what I really, really want to point out to you. Okay? It's you. Scorpio, it's frickin' you. You have grown your wings. You are no longer a caterpillar. I know that there are some of you out there that want to stay in that damn cocoon because you like the fucking dark. But there are others, and I know this is my tribe, that I hear about when we talk all the time. You are standing on that precipice. You are on that branch. Those little butterfly wings just flapping behind you. Shaky, scared, but goddamn, you want to fly. 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 And look, just thinking about it. Oh my God, your feet have lifted off that branch. You're doing it. It's okay if your wings are shaky at first. It's okay if if you trip up a little bit. It's okay because you're flying, Scorpio. You're flying. And you're coming out of the dark. It's okay. You always know what's going on in the dark anyway. You don't have to put, that's the point, and that's what I'm talking about with Born Without Boundaries. We don't have to put any effort into knowing what other people feel and knowing what other people want, knowing what other people care about. We walk into the room, we pick up on that shit like before we've walked into the room, right? That's not something that you even have to worry about or think of. This is you dedicating your conscious thought and your conscious mind to being something more, being something bigger, being something that makes you fly, that gets you somewhere, that moves you somewhere, right? Experiencing things, interacting with life in different elements. This is your time, Scorpio. And this week is that week when you take your shaky flight, when you start to just play and loop and learn that, wow, I am different. And you get comfortable in this new skin. You've just come out of bad relationships. You've just let go of false hopes or ideas or ideals that were keeping you back and holding you down. You've just begun to try new things and do new things. You have just started to love you. It's okay if your knees shake. It's okay if your flight is a little bit, this way and that way. You're frickin' flying, Scorpio. This week is that week to enjoy your first flight. To enjoy and give yourself the credit that you absolutely deserve. Yourself. Once again, you're returning that attention and affection back onto you. So important, Scorpio, this week. So important to give yourself that time and to have patience and to really laugh. This is what I feel, because this is a very joyous card, okay? Laugh, Scorpio. Laugh this week at all the oddities. If you stumble, it's a joke. It's funny. Play. This is your time in the light. This is your time in the sun. This is your time to be much more playful than you normally would be. Why? Because you're allowing yourself time to heal, right? And humor is the best medicine. It's the perfect remedy for any kind of insecurity, any kind of worry, any kind of concern. Laughter will bring you, bam, right back up to that place where you're just like, oh, hold on, that's what's up. I'm flying, bitch. Let me not forget that. I'm hovering here, Scorpio, this is your moment. August 11th through the 17th, it's your moment to really feel that newness, feel that freshness, feel that awkwardness, and accept it. Accept it. So that means if things aren't perfect or all your dreams didn't come true yesterday, I got this. I'm good. This is it. This is that week when things get a little bit lighter. And it's helpful. It really is. Especially for you guys. You tend to be heavy. So heavy. And hold on so hard. Today, this week, is that week where even you just get a breather from yourself and your own standards and your own criteria and your own ideals. Laughter. Put it on the wings of a butterfly. Let it carry away. You're being sent the message of how loved and cared about you are. And the person that loves you is not far away from you. They never are. Not ever. All right, let's get into your full reading. Yeah, that was just the introduction, guys. That was just the introduction. I'm telling you, wishes and dreams and hopes, they're flying your way, Scorpio. They're flying your way. Someone's looking out. Seeing the big picture. Now, this could be you, but it's also spirit guiding you. It's also spirit guiding you, telling you the way. Maybe a guru that you've met, somebody that's advising you, actually advising you. And you're taking their advice. Why? Because they have insight that you don't have, right? Oh, look at this. Finding beauty where we once didn't find beauty. Seeing the potential in situations that were once you might have just turned your head away. Learning to go with the flow. Ride the current, ride the waves. This is newness. This is rebirth. This is maybe pregnancy. Like, this is sterility where you thought that there was this is life in abundance where you thought there was sterility. This is like that seed that grows in the winter. Ooh. And this is playfulness. This is the in-between, Scorpio, right? But this is why don't we just enjoy the in-between? Why can't we just have fun and play? Just let ourselves be for a second. Oh, shit. But here we go. Magic works through you. You're casting your spell this week. I'm telling you, you're weaving your dreams. You are the master weaver this week. Preparing for all of it to happen, all of it to come true, Scorpio. The master weaver. It's you this week. Oh, loyalty. Loyalty. This is that person. That slow, silent person. That person that loves you unconditionally and completely. Now, they're still in the future. They're still out. But this is a message from them, actually. This is a message from them. Oh my God. The abundant universe will provide. Shit. Wow. 10. Fulfillment. Completion. You're standing on a gold mine of resources. And 2 cards that are both you. Both you. Rebirth. Rebirth. What I say, coming out of the dark and rising. You're becoming something else. This is the second kind of card like this out here for you. Right? This is the rebirth. This is spreading your wings and flying. See? How they just stretch out into the future and rise up from the fire? This is the phoenix rising after the burn. So you guys have caught sight of or caught wind of somebody or something that really has helped you push forward. There's an idea, there's a concept, there's a person that you're now listening to. Maybe it's therapy, maybe you're getting help. Somebody that's really helping you bowl through all of these obstacles. Why? Because this week is about complete and total acceptance of everything that you are, Scorpio. Of everything that you have, of all the potential you have. The potential to be extremely self-destructive as well as extremely productive. And what are you going to be? Your choice. And this was the teeter-totter. This was that shaky part. What am I going to be? Am I going to be self-destructive or am I going to be productive? Because I have all this fucking energy in me and I can do anything with it. I can create anything with it. Okay? I can blow up this fucking planet or I can give birth to a new one. Or I can rocket myself off of it. Or I can travel through space and time. I can do anything I'm capable of. You are the master weaver. This is you this week, Scorpio, speaking your spells. Manifesting what you want to come true. And literally being the creator of this reality. Where once there was nothing, there is something. And you've brought it to life. Out of the dark comes the light, comes the life. And there is so much abundance around you, I cannot tell you how abundant things are right now. And then there's this slow person creeping slowly, more slowly towards you. Slow and steady and honest and true and pure. But they have to build too. And so in creating this new world for yourself, you're creating a new world for them. Think of it that way, Scorpio. This week, what kind of world do you want to welcome your significant other into? What kind of world do you want to manifest your dreams into? What kind of world do you want to live in every single day of your life? That's the world that you're working on building right now. That's the world that you're manifesting. It sounds all a little bit woohoo, but it's not. But it's not. Because you are such a powerful spellcaster. You're such a powerful manifester that it's almost like the guru needs you on their side to get things done. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Like you're the gauge. Does this go well or does this not? It's you. And this week is the week where you own that. But you own it for the better and the worse. Like you understand that you can either really use your energy to keep self-imploding and make yourself like stay stuck. And the message is to let go. The message is to let go. So if you're holding on to any past hope or any hurt, or you're struggling with a situation, the message this week is to let it go. Why? So that you don't focus on it this week. You don't want to focus on anything that you don't want on your life this week. This week is that week that you focus on everything that you want in your life. And the church bells are ringing. This is that week of manifestation of power, of casting into your pot, of whatever you do to believe that you're co-creating with the universe. Remember, this is the week. There is abundance all around you. Your power is coming through so strong here. You are the guru. You are the guru. You are the master manifester. And with your strength, this is the message that you need to hear. With your strength and your power, you build up the strength and power of this person coming toward you. They, right now, are inspired by and ignited by your flame and your fire and your energy. They know that they have to deserve you and be worthy of you, even though they haven't met you yet. They know it. And they're scared that they're not going to keep up. They're scared that they're not going to catch up. But despite the fact that they're scared, they're still coming. They cannot let you down. They will never let you down. And this is a direct reflection and manifestation of the love that you had from somebody that's passed. A direct 3D world reincarnation, if you will. Not reincarnation, but a replication of that same love that will never leave you and will never give up on you and will strive against their own fears to be the best that they can be for you. This is a direct reflection of what you put into the world. So be very particular this week what you put into the world, what you say, and what you manifest. Because it will end up being the food that this person eats, what energizes this person to be stronger or to be less confident, to be pushed away or to be drawn closer. And I'm telling you, you are that butterfly taking the first flight. You're scared. What if I mess this up? What if I mess this up? As long as you're flying, you're not messing it up. As long as you're flying, it's like with your flight and your energy, they keep taking steps closer to you. It's like this pull, this draw, the two of you just coming together. Now, I know you've said it before. Maybe you're not thinking about a significant other. Well, I'm not talking about just a significant other. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about what you love. So if what you love is a dream, a manifestation, what you're working on, a project that you're working on, that's what I'm talking about too. Okay? I'm talking about absolute unconditional love and loyalty. And 3D manifestation of it. So this is in the real world. This isn't just a spirit. This is spirit being manifested into flesh. This is the realization of that dream. And the trickery of this week is just the trickery of casting a spell. Not trickery, but how very particular it is. How very balanced the ingredients have to be. How they have to come in the right order. How you have to pay particular attention to those details to manifest what you want in the right way. It's okay if your hands are shaky. What you have to trust is the divine process this week, Scorpio. I can feel it in you. I can feel, well, why don't I just go back? It's not here right now. I don't have it yet. I'm tired of waiting. I can feel it. Beyond that, despite it, you need to use that as a fuel. I'm going to keep flying anyway. I got to keep moving forward. Because forward is where this is. It's where the magic that you've woven comes true. And gets born to life. Out of the cauldron, out of the fire, rises these dreams come true. It's happening right now as we speak. It's happening for you. All of it is happening for you. The hard part is faith. It's believing. It's believing when it hasn't manifested yet, when you haven't seen it. But I'm telling you, this is life and birth where you thought it was sterility, where you thought nothing was going to happen. And you had to get to that point. You had to get to the pure white snow on the ground where everything was dead. You had to get to that point for life to come out of it. You had to take that total break, that total rest. You had to completely and totally let go. If you haven't completely and totally let go, you got to do it now. Because this is the week to leap. Close your eyes and leap. You got to try to defy gravity this week. That's what you got to do. This is about defying gravity this week. 100%. Being full and untethered and defying gravity this week. Even if you're shaky, this is the leap. This is the week that you leap. And just start new. And believe it. Believe it even if it isn't here. Believe it if it isn't having to believe it despite the hurt and the pain and the sorrow and the heartache and all the reasons you have to not believe. Believe it anyway. Why? Because that belief and believing it anyway is the spell that you cast to make it come into reality. And the energy flows. And the energy continues. And it continues to drive you forward and to bring you forward and to move. There is so much energy and abundance all around you right now, Scorpio. I can't stress it enough. You have so much power and energy that you can capitalize on this week. To be the new you. Or to start your new project. To start your new enterprise. To call in this love of your life. And I'm telling you, they're there. Always watching. Energetically, I would say watching. I would say energetically more than realistically. I don't know that this person and you know each other yet, if this is a person for you. But it's like this. Your energy sets its energy back on you. It's like in your focus, it draws its focus. And it's wanting you as much as you want it. It's your reality coming into being from your concentration and focus on it. This is such a magical time. As we near closer and closer to the fall. But this is such a magical time. You are doing the weaving this week, Scorpio. It's you. And you have someone helping you. There's a helper here. There is somebody that is older, wiser, a sage, an advisor, a counselor, a best friend. There is somebody that is helping you, like giving you advice to keep your eyes on the bigger picture, to keep your eyes on flight. There is somebody here that is literally mouthing the words of the ancestor that's around you, of just support and love and growth. But they're helping you. They're teaching you. You're going to be around this person. It could be a boss. Like I said, it could be a counselor. It could be so many different. This is a wise person that either is just going to come into your life this week, or is going to come back into your life this week, or is part of your life normally, but it's definitely going to be their direction that you're falling back on, to keep focused on that higher picture, that larger picture, and bowl through all the bullshit that I know you guys are still experiencing. I know you're still having a hard time, right? I know you're still having a hard time with faith. I know you're still having a hard time with whoever broke your heart, or moving on with your life. But I'm saying the energy is there. It's coming. You're going to have more energy to deal with and bowl through that crap than you ever have, than you've had in a long time. You're just going to be able to charge frickin' through it. Almost as if you were flowing on a current. And everything keeps on moving. Everything keeps on flowing. This week is a huge week for you. It's not an instantaneous gratification week, Scorpio. It's not that week. It's not the when. Why don't I have it now? If that's where you are, you're left behind. I can tell you that right now. If where you are is, fuck it, I'm going to fly, then you are planting the seeds for everything that you want, because the energy is 100% in your favor. 100% in your favor. Can't stress it enough. Can't go over it enough. 100% in your favor. What are the signs that I'm picking up on? I'm picking up heavy Taurus, heavy Cancerian, and Aquarian. Maybe Pisces. Heavy. Scorpio, heavy. These could be players in your life right now. These could be the counselor. These could be the boss. These could be the advisor. This could also be the person coming toward you. But the thing is, I don't think you know them well enough to know their sign yet. So their sign doesn't matter as much as they continue to grow stronger as you continue to focus and have faith. It's difficult for you. I know it. You who see in the dark, so hard for you to leap into faith. Why? Because faith is the light. And you don't trust it. So many times you've been disappointed by the light. So many times you've been disappointed by the shadows it casts and the definition it brings and what it exposes. Not this time, Scorpio. This time you're the one casting it. You're the one manifesting it. You're the dream weaver. And I feel there's a little bit of a struggle from you this week especially. I do. Disappointment. Disappointment is your main struggle this week. I keep casting things out. It's not working. You know, people are not appreciating me for everything that I am. Fuck people. We're talking about that one moment, that one opportunity, that one person that's going to make all the difference. And that is what you're developing and manifesting right now. You are literally the Pygmalion to the sculpture right now. In your energy, you are sculpting it and you are bringing it into life. That is all you need to worry about and all you need to focus on. That's it. Fly. With shaky wings. Wings that don't even understand why you're even engaging right now. Because. And that's all you need to give your brain. There will be help this week. There will be help. Help to remind you why you're doing it. Help to make you laugh and make you smile and make you play. And more than anything, I have to say, this person on the other side, this person, this idea, this project, needs you this week. They need you. You have everything you need though. You have the abundance. You have all the energy, Scorpio. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. You have it. You have the energy. It's being supplied to you. You have the support. You have the message of love. It's being supplied to you. You have it. 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 You already have it. It's already yours. So, outwardly, what do? You fly, butterfly, you fly. You play, you dance, you laugh, you skip, you trip, you joke. You brush it off. You let it go. And you keep going forward. That's what you do. Why? Because forward really is where all your dreams live and lie. They really are already there for you. How much longer? How much longer? When you stop asking how much longer. When your focus is on the spiritual awakening, the abundance that you have right now, the faith and the understanding of what this whole process is and how powerful you are and how integral you are to this whole process, then it just drifts away and you forget. And suddenly it's there. And you didn't even know how it got there. Like literally, it's out of the blue. Out of the blue. And then you're going to be like, I was just about to cuss Michelle out on her comment pages. And now I'm going to thank her. I'm telling you, it's literally just going to drop. But this week is your week of manifestation, of pushing that energy forward. Yeah. And it is magical. Like I said, just dropping out of nowhere. In the dead of winter where you thought everything was dead, suddenly I'm pregnant. Suddenly I meet you. Suddenly an opportunity comes. Like out of nothing. Out of nothing. Out of being lost and in between comes magic. Magic. This is what you're working with, Scorpio. This is what you're working with. The whole world is in you. Oh my God. This is like just new life coming into being. Bursting into being. What you're letting go of this week, Scorpio, is the fear. What you're letting go of, Scorpio, is the disappointment. Because the disappointment doesn't serve you. Disappointment is what didn't happen. But what didn't happen doesn't exist. This is about what does exist. And there's so much energy and so much power and so much manifestation that's happening for you this week. That's where your brain has to be. That's where it has to be focused. And there's going to be somebody here that can help you. 100%. Somebody in your life, somebody tangible, somebody that you can talk to about it, that can help you focus your energy and guide you through this process and really push you through this process, bowl through this process with you. Okay? Any hardships this week are based on past disappointments, and you're leaving that shit behind. I will meet you over on Vimeo if you want a deeper reading into like more particulars as to the situations that are happening on deck. And specifically if you were interested in a romance reading, Scorpio. To know about these key players and maybe who is coming in. More specifics. That's going to be over on Vimeo. Here, leave your comments below. I really want to know what's going on this week. Because it's a tricky week. You know, this is the week where you either get stuck in the past and turn back, or you decide to move forward. And I know that most of you are moving forward. On unsteady legs and unsteady wings, you're flying, you're going forward. I feel the triumph this week, Scorpio. I feel it. It's you. Talk to you soon.